New Artist Spotlight Podcast.
Hello everybody, I'm New Artist Spotlight Podcast host Wilko Wilkes.
What's up, gang? It's Big OG, you know me, Origin Cross, and I like to say welcome to the New Artist Spotlight Quickfire 5 Special Edition.
Today we're going to go back through some previous guests. We're going to ask them some new questions. It's been an amazing year for music. 2022, New Artist Spotlight has come out with some unbelievable singles, some albums, some real firsts from a lot of artists.
Hey NAS fam, this is Ed Eagle.
Hi, my artist name is J.H.M. I was in Season 3, Episode 22.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Barreto, and I was on Season 3, Episode 28.
Hi guys, Dorian Whisper here. I was up in Season 3, Episode 18, about a year ago.
Hello, my name is Charlie Smith. I was in Season 4, Episode 8.
Hey, I'm Charles Connolly. I was on the New Artist Spotlight podcast, Episode 20 of the last season.
Hey everybody, it's Willjoy from Season 3, Episode 4.
Hello Nastronauts, this is Sano Hill. I contributed to Episode 12 of the podcast this year.
Hi,
we are Arnoldo Lizards. I'm Shaq.
I'm Albert.
Hey, greetings. I'm Rich Allen from Rich Allen Music. I was featured on Episode 7 of the New Artist Spotlight podcast.
Hey, I'm Smoothsaylin, and I was on Episode 18.
Hi, my name is Plummy, and I was on Episode 1.
Hey, this is Mike from the Blindfold Experience.
Hi everybody, this is Gavan Waldby from Brisbane, Vegas in Australia.
Hi, my name is Joao Aranha, and I was at Episode 19.
Hi, I'm Blue Dirt Girl, and I was on Season 3, Episode 19.
Hey guys, this is Kyle M. Watson, and I was from Season 4, Episode 16.
So hey everybody, it's Brad here from Mercury Teardrop.
Hey, this is Darren from Coastal Town. We are on Season 4, Episode 2 of the New Artist Spotlight podcast.
Hello, this is Jimmy from Wretched Pinhead Puppets.
Hi everyone, Virginia from Blues Trainer. We were Episode 21.
Hello, my beauties. This is Andres Guazzelli from Argentina, and I was on all the episodes.
So big thank you to you. And now I'm afraid we've got to put you through your paces in the evil Quickfire 5. Question number 1.
What is your favorite new NAS song from 2022?
My favorite new NAS song of 2022 is Trace's A Portion of the Price by Shane Reagan.
My favorite song from 2022 in the New Artist Spotlight was American Dream by Arnoldo's Lizards. I think it's just a fantastic song.
My favorite new song from 2022, that would have to be Funny, No Not Really by Rich Allen. Just a really well put together song, catchy, meaningful, all the things I like in a song.
My favourite song this year is definitely a little indie rock banger really. It's Lifeboats by Eleanor Elias.
My favorite NAS song from the 2022 has to be a Fly Again acoustic version from the Blindfold Experience. It's just a masterpiece.
So my favorite new NAS song of 2022 is Better Than Me by Hora Burden, the original version, which I think I picked during my podcast, but has still remained with me. And there's a lot of other great songs there as well, of course, I could have chosen from. But I'm going to stick with that. There's something about the rock, kind of punk energy of that song that I really, really love.
My favourite New Artist Spotlight song of 2022 is one by one of my favourite Mackems. It's Circle Walk by Sano Hill.
My favorite NAS song 2022? Groove City Funk. William Lovett. I love it.
I like right now The Key by Charles Connolly and the Blindfold Experience.
The Sum of All Colors from Andres Guazzelli.
Great song.
That's easy for me. It's Spotlight. The song by Charles Connolly just envelops everything that New Artist Spotlight's about. For one, the lyrics of it are just so fitting. I love the vocal delivery, the instrumentation, and the overall production. It's just a song that just stays with me. It's always on my playlist. I enjoy it so much. So that would be my song. There's a bunch of other runner-ups, but I'm going with that one.
I would have to say that would be Make It Whistle by Elian Melody and crew. Yeah, it's the whistles. Whistles always get me in songs, but that one is a vibe for sure.
My favorite new artist spotlight song from 2022 would have to be Pleasure Seekers by Charlie Black. The song is just so atmospheric, and the way it builds and builds, just absolutely gorgeous and incredible. I love it.
I would have to say my favorite new NAS song from 2022 is I'm Ready, Kyle M. Watson.
My favorite new song from 2022 would be Whispering Bells by Ogamice, Smoothsaylin, and several others. I think it would be a classic in any era. It's beautifully written, arranged, and performed.
I would have to say Distance Between Us by Ancient Machine, with the honorable mention of This Is How the Story Begins by Charles Connolly and Wilko Wilkes.
I would have to say This Is How the Story Begins with Wilko Wilkes and Charles Connolly. What an amazing banger that is.
What's my favorite NAS song for 2022? I'm going to go with Rich Allen's Did You Cry? Beautiful song, beautifully written, beautifully arranged, lovely sentiment, 5 stars.
My favorite new NAS song is Hey Mate by Fate of the Sun.
My favorite song of 2022 would have to go to Charles Connolly and the Blindfold Experience, The Key. I've been listening to that song all weekend. Like, there's something about the references of music, the key in which we speak, in which we communicate. I love it. I love it. From the lyrics to the melody, anyway.
My favorite song of NAS in 2022 is Because from New Artist Spotlight.
What's your favorite new NAS song from 2022? I'm not just saying this to curry favor with our editor, but I think it's The Sum of All Colors by Andres Guazzelli for me. What a beautiful song. I think it just touched everyone and moved everyone in our community. So well written. Great work there.
My favorite song of 2022 on New Artist Spotlight is definitely American Dream by Arnoldo's Lizards and Willjoy. This song kills. It's got everything. Bit of Interpol in there and just some groove. That guitar sound is great. Drums sound great. Just a fantastic song. Tons of energy. Love it.
All right, I was going to play this on the piano, but it's the end of the semester. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. So I will just say Faded Element hooks you in. Love that song.
Question 2. Who is your favorite new artist spotlight artist?
Favorite artist from NAS? Probably go with Ed Corrado. His music is consistently amazing. The quality of his writing and playing skills are so high. And he has 2 songs in the NAS playlist that both are way up on my favorite songs. Also fellow Canadian debut song.
My favorite artist from NAS would have to be Shane Reagan, as you would assume.
Favorite artist on the New Artist Spotlight? Very, very, very difficult. I would say Panem, Rich Allen, Skinny Dippers, Shane Reagan, Patrick Arm, Mercury Teardrop, Junior Bones, and just about everyone else I've reviewed on my little corner.
My favorite NAS artist, I'm going to go for a guy that I discovered this year, and actually I need to get him on the podcast. It's Philip Morgan Lewis.
Favorite artist from NAS is definitely my favorite northerner friend, Wilko Wilkes, the epic rapper.
My favorite artist from NAS has to be Andres Guazzelli. I mean, the man has the power to actually tell a story, to put you in a world outside of this plane with just melodies, and I can't fathom that fact that someone has the ability to do that just by taking you on a journey. So I love him. Love him to death.
A really, really difficult question with so many fantastic artists to pick from. But I'm going to pick somebody I also mentioned during my podcast, somebody who has been on an extraordinary tour for the last year of over, I think, 300 gigs, and has released a really excellent album for life, and that is Dominic Delaney.
My favorite NAS artist is at the moment Sano Hill. Very cool vibes.
I love Hellbatch.
Well, Andres Guazzelli. Obviously.
It's correct.
Man, that's a tough one. You're going to get me in trouble here because I love you guys all. They're all amazing artists. But I'm going to go with J.H.M. Man, I just so love the songs, and you know, they just stay with me, and I just love his work. That's the one that I'm going to go with. I hope everybody's cool with that.
Okay, so that's like an impossible choice because I don't even have a favorite artist outside of NAS because I like so many genres, but definitely up there would be Ilion, Charles Connolly, Andres Guazzelli, and Alessis.
My favorite artist from New Artist Spotlight would have to be Charles Connolly, not only for his incredible songs, but the way he gets me to listen to music too. He opens my ears.
Now, I can't possibly answer this one. I truly love so many, but I guess the cop-out here would be J.H.M, since Jeff is my brother-in-law. He's family, but also he's one of the most talented songwriters I've ever met, and he's my partner in Two Odd Dogs.
Cheyenne Reagan. He has such a beautiful voice, and he's a wonderful person, and so much emotion when he sings. I love it. Or Mercury Teardrop. The sonic soundscapes that he builds, it's just so brilliantly arranged, and yeah, I'm so impressed by Brad.
My favorite artist from New Artist Spotlight would have to be Alessis.
My favorite artist from NAS is Liz James. We're both mothers, we're both artists, and I love her voice and her musicianship, guitar, piano.
This is hard. I've met some cool people, so like Origin Cross I think is pretty cool. Wilko Wilkes he's funny. Neon Black, I think he's pretty cool, and maybe we could collaborate in the future. Who knows? I don't know.
It's so hard to pick between friends. Based on my tastes, I would have to say Panem for the prog, Ancient Machine and the Blindfold Experience for the metal, and Amaury Bernier for the cheeky orchestral shenanigans.
If I had to pick my favorite artists from NAS, this one's really hard. Like, there's so many good, so many amazing artists on there. So I guess my favorite would have to be J.H.M. Into the Wilderness is like one of my all-time favorite songs on the playlist. And I just think J.H.M. is so talented and just sounds great. Listen to his voice all day.
Favorite artist from NAS. Again, this one's too hard to answer, but I'm gonna just shout out someone who I don't know if they get the recognition they deserve. Rich Allen. Love what they're doing. You can't wait to hear more from Rich Allen.
I think along with that piano, I gotta say James Hawken. Love everything he does. Adore the way he plays.
That would have to go to Charles Connolly. I really like his writing. He's a true talent. I love his production.
My favorite NAS artist is Two Old Dogs because it's very hard to beat Ed and J.H.M.
My favorite artist from NAS. Again, that's a hard question to answer, but I'm going to go with Two Odd Dogs. Look, they're young, they're just starting out, they're still developing their skills, but I think they're going to do pretty well.
Question 3.
Who is the one to watch from NAS?
One to watch from the New Artist Spotlight. I would say the ones most likely to become stars are Cheyenne Reagan and Sabrina Barreto. I just think they've got what it takes.
I would have to say Sabrina Barreto, Cheyenne Reagan, and Arnoldo's Lizards. They're all massively talented, massively young, and yeah, they're the ones to watch out for.
My one to watch from NAS is the great Argentinian masters, Arnoldo's Lizards. They've come out with some amazing tunes. I love their sound, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some good stuff in the future from them.
Ooh, someone we should watch? That is definitely Sabrina Barreto. Beautiful voice, so much potential, writing beautiful songs. Go Sabrina.
One to watch. Plummy. I don't know anything, but I have a feeling that he's got to have some songs ready to go. Just a hunch. His music has always been high quality and would love to hear something new from him.
One to watch from NAS is fellow Canadian band Coastal Town.
One to watch really from NAS is literally, I would say, I couldn't even say one. I think just the whole crew really, because there's too many. There's too many we've got to watch out for. So I'm going to go for literally the whole crew for this one.
I would say one to watch from NAS is probably at the moment, I would say Sabrina Barreto, because she's pretty young and she's done already amazing things, and I think she might be able to make it big, break it big, I would say. So yeah, Sabrina.
So I'm going to pick here somebody who I've discovered again through NAS, and somebody who's released some really brilliant songs again over the last year, but I know is working on an album to come out in 2023 that I expect is going to have a massive impact, and that's Eleanor Collides.
Well, that's going to have to be Sano Hill. I just really love what they're doing, and each week on our top 20, they seem to have a song there, and they seem to be placed every week. So good stuff. I hope they keep grinding and keep producing. I mean, but there's so many other great artists. It's hard to just put it down to one.
So that would also be Alessis. I hope that's how you say it. But they have a song called Need You that was stuck in my head like crazy this year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what they have to come out in the new year.
I think the one to watch for from New Artist Spotlight would have to be Cheyenne Reagan. I don't think there is a single greater talent. I mean, there's tons of talent in New Artist Spotlight, but his voice is unparalleled.
I'm gonna go with Plummy. He saw so much growth from his first song to his second song, and I think once he has a chance to make music regularly again, he's really gonna blow us away.
The one to watch from New Artist Spotlight would have to be Cheyenne Reagan.
Alessia Racy. She has an amazing voice, and I think she is definitely going places. I can definitely hear those songs being played on the radio.
I'm going to go with Sabrina Barreto. Incredibly talented for a young age. A lot of emotional courage. I think she's going to go a very long way.
I think the one to watch is Blister Soul. I really admire their song Second in Wall. It's honest, amazing musicianship and singing, and it brings light to racism in America.
One to watch from the NAS. Me. No, just kidding. There's a lot of talented people in NAS, to be honest, so I'm pretty sure any one of you, I'll be celebrating any one of you that blow up, to be honest, to be fair. But yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard call.
An artist to keep an eye on, it's for sure Emma Dupere. I think she's amazing.
One to watch from NAS? I would say lately, Alessia Rasai. I think I'm saying her name right. Just amazing artist. The energy, powerful vocals. She's going somewhere for sure. So definitely one to watch.
One to watch from NAS. This one as well, it's too hard to answer, but I'm going to go with someone who I've just been loving their music lately, and they're stretching out their genres, trying different things. I'm going with Eleanor Collides.
And I'm going to say myself. I hope so. And I'm going to say Charles Connolly. And the third person I'm going to say is going to be the breakout is going to be whoever posts the most on social media. He who posts the most gets the most attention.
Okay, instead of one, I'm going to give you two. I always have to give a shout out to my little brother, Cheyenne Reagan. But really, I think we all need to be paying attention to Crackle. Y'all, their catalog is deep. It is glorious. I really recommend you check it out.
Question 4, because we love independent artists, whether they're part of our community or not. Who's your favorite independent artist outside of NAS?
My favorite indie artist is someone actually who used to be in NAS. Her name is Vicky Ray.
Favorite indie artist not in the New Artist Spotlight? It's difficult to say what counts as indie. I would say Pomplamoose and Scary Pockets, but if they don't count, I would say maybe if they're not on the new artist spotlight, maybe we shouldn't bother with them.
My favourite independent artist outside of NAS is Rob Bradley. He's helped me a lot with my rap workshops. He runs a business called The Rap School, and he's done great, and he's an amazing lyricist as well. I've been checking out his stuff, and very impressive. I suggest that everybody checks him out.
Favorite indie artist outside of NAS? I go with a band I've seen a few times at a local. Near us, Pink Leather Jackets. Very talented. They got high energy and really can get the crowd going. I'd love to see them in NAS, actually.
Favourite artist outside of indie artists outside of NAS is definitely one that I've put on a lot of shows with. Bo Gallows. He's a good friend of mine, so I feel I should better shout him out, but he's really good live, and we've had just a ton of fun this year doing shows, so I'm going to definitely go for him.
Favorite artist outside of NAS, indie artist, would be probably Cheyenne Marie. I don't know if I even pronounce it correctly, but Cheyenne Marie is just, she has an incredible voice, and I would love to do something with her at some point in life. So we'll see. We'll see.
I hardly have time listening outside of NAS, and if I have time, I will probably listen to non-indie musicians.
There is this guy, he was the Swiss entry for Eurovision 2020 and 2021. His name is John Steers, amazing vocalist, great songwriter, top-notch artist.
So there is this artist called Vague86 that I came across on Instagram. Super talented, chill R&B vibes, and yeah, it's definitely worth a check out.
My favorite indie artist from outside in the Water Spotlight would have to be Manny Sparks from Parrot Kings, from Ignite.
This is a very, very difficult question to answer, and part of the challenge is how do we define an indie artist? So the artist I'm going to pick is somebody who was influential for me when I started gigging and recording first, and is now back gigging again after being away for a while, and that is the Irish singer-songwriter Damien Rice.
Right now, I would choose From Ferdinand's.
Metronomy.
Good option.
My favorite indie artist outside of New Artist Spotlight, well, in the traditional sense, I don't know too many that really aren't signed at all. A couple local ones. I know Whiskey Mondays are great, but maybe for that genre and feel, Alt J and Grizzly Bear.
There's a band called Cleopatra from here in Ontario, and their song Hometown has to be one of the best rock songs that I've heard in the last 10 years. So check them out, Cleopatra, Hometown.
Favorite artist outside of NAS? I'm gonna go with One Broken Shoe. There's so many to choose from, but I just love that voice, the lyrics, the suspense in the music. It's just beautiful.
Who's my favourite indie artist outside of NAS? Alright, I'm going to say a lady named Luna Keller. She's Spanish-German heritage. She writes in English, sings beautifully, writes beautifully, 5-star stuff. But also a special mention to a couple of other independent artists. There's a guy named Beethoven and another guy named Mozart. They're really, really good too. Watch out for them.
My favorite indie artist outside of NAS is Spoon.
My favorite indie artist. Well, right now I'm listening to there's this artist, Amaury Monroe. I just came upon their music just recently, and they have a really nice, cool R&B vibe, and I like his stuff. Yeah, I've been playing his stuff pretty frequently as well.
My favorite indie artist right now outside of NAS, not really indie, so I'm probably going to get marks taken away on this one, but The Smile. So as you know, probably many of you know I'm a huge Radiohead fan, but The Smile's Tom York and Johnny Greenwood's new side project, and it's killer. That album just rocks.
Favorite indie artist outside of NAS? I don't know if they still count as an indie artist, but I'm going with Biba Doobie. They just put out a great album. So good. Yeah, we love their music, love their style.
Y'all, I gotta say Jackie Benson. She is from Austin, Texas. Fantastic. If you've never heard of her, please check her out. She's also a lot of fun to chat with on social media.
My favorite indie artist outside NAS is Franz Ferdinand. I really like it.
My favorite non-NAS artist at the moment is the Counting Crows. My music, I feel, is strongly influenced by their music. I'm just in that mood right now where I'm going back to that 90s vibe and that feel. Although I listen to a wide variety of music.
Question 5.
Give me 2 new artist spotlight artists that you would love to see collab.
Well, 2 artists inside of New Artist Spotlight. I would like to see collabing Andres Guazzelli and the Blindfold Experience. But a little twist, I would throw myself into the mix. So it will be a lovely 3-way.
Well, I need to jump on a track with Mr. Odzo at some point, but I'm going to go for the great Cuddle Bear, Origin Cross, and an amazing singer, Blues Trainer. They met recently. I'd love to see them do a collab with Origin taking the verses and Virginia taking the chorus. That would be epic.
And 2 NAS artists that I would love to see collab. I cannot choose. Everyone's so incredibly amazing, and everyone should collab in NAS and write a song together. I can't pick 2.
For my ultimate new artist spotlight collab, I would say Patrick Arm and Smoothsaylin. I think that would be quite a thought. That would be amazing.
And artists I would like to see collab, I'd have to put Ed Corrado and Rich Allen together. I just think between the 2 of them, they write such amazing songs that if you put those 2 together, you'd have you come up with something pretty special.
So who I'd like to see collab is definitely going to be a weird one, but I'd like to see Wilko Wilkes collab with literally Ed. And I know that's going to be weird, but like something like that, I think definitely would be good.
NAS artists that I would like to see collaborate, Her Kingdom and Lofthouse Leo. That's going to be something. I look forward to something like that.
And these are 2 artists who are 2 of the best performers, writers, singers of blues numbers that I've come across during my time at NAS, and that is Blues Trainer and Brent Thompson. I'd love to hear what those 2 artists would bring out together, because I think they share in their music and their sound similar sensibilities, and I think they could produce something really interesting.
So there we go. And I'm going to say my collaboration that I most like to see is that Rich Allen music, me, hooking up with Blues Trainer. I wrote this song and I would love for them to tackle it. Anyway, we'll see what happens.
I would really like to see Wilko Wilkes and Virginia from Blues Trainer with the whistle notes. Would be a cool collab, I think.
2 artists that I would love to see collaborate would be Mercury Teardrop and Charles Connolly. What could they do? Who knows, but it would be incredible.
I'd like to see Bad Scullions and Ancient Machine work together. Some kind of like Amy Lee and Seether collab. I think it would just be metal as hell and epic.
I would have to create the heavy metal dream team. So Ancient Machine plus Bad Scullions plus the Blindfold Experience and Paul.
I would love to see Her Kingdom and Mr. Odzo working together, and I want to be a part of that one too.
2 NAS artists I would love to see collab would have to be Kyle Watson and LS's.
Now I researched this, I really hope I got it right. I don't think they've actually done a collaboration together in terms of writing, but I'm going to say Andreas and Amaury, 2 wonderfully talented, classically skilled orchestrators. who really, really, really know their music. And I think if they wrote together, it would be absolutely outstanding.
Amaury and Joao.
And I would say something selfish, but I will kill for a collaboration between Hellbatch and us. Arnoldo, Lizard and Hellbatch. Ooh, nice.
I would love to see a collab by Mr. Odzo and Wilko Wilkes, because I think it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be so great and huge. It's gonna be really fantastic.
Okay, that would be Neon Black. And I would like to do something with Charles. Like I really, Charles Connolly. Like I really feel like his vision is so vivid. Like he has such a vivid imagination. Like he's definitely a person to learn a lot from. So we'll see. We'll see.
If two NAS artists could collaborate, I would like it to be me and Late Summer Drive.
And then I guess for a collaboration, what do I want to see? Two artists that from NAS that I'd want to see collaborate. There's so many, but here's one that's sort of out of the blue. So Call Me T, I think, has one of the best Randy Rhoads style guitar sounds out there. So I would love to see Call Me T and Sabrina Barreto collab. That would be fire. Make it happen.
Two NAS artists you would love to see collab. Charles Connolly called us all out for picking boring collabs, so I'm going with William Lovett and Odzo. That would be good, right? Yeah, we got to make that one happen.
Charles and I both have just a love for great songwriting, and I think he's a great songwriter. And, I would like to probably collaborate with him maybe one of these days. It would probably, who knows what would happen. Also, I'd love to collaborate with Ed. Actually, I have a song for Ed that I want him to sing. And I think it's beautiful. It's got a lot of soul. And Ed's got a lot more soul than I do. So anyways, great voice, Ed.
Honestly, y'all, I think we need a We Are the World type of situation. So Charles and Andres, I'm looking at you. Can you handle 555 different people participating in a song? That would be epic. That's my final answer.
This has been the New Artist Spotlight Quickfire 5 Special Edition.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you all soon for some more devilish Quickfire 5 action, more podcasts, more playlists. Look out for 2023. It's going to be a big one. We're going to grow even bigger. And before you know it,
please have a great and prosperous new year. Enjoy your holidays.
See you all soon. Happy New Year. Take care.
And we out. Peace.
Peace out!
New Artist Spotlight.